Go Dons!
To see guys like Rob Valentino, Chris Schwartz, Jeff Russell, Connor Chin, to see that whole group come back and actually reflect on the strong cycle of success we've had, and also more importantly the quality student athletes that we've had in that decade. It was really a very special weekend for me just to be reminded of that. So I think that number one. Number two, in the bye weekend, you hope that by exposing these quality young men of the previous decade to the current young varsity, that it will give them a reminder of the rich tradition that they represent, and hopefully it will give them an incentive, especially for the next 6 games, to really produce and develop. Number one, again, cliche, it's focusing on one game at a time. Friday night obviously is a big game against San Diego. At the other side of spectrum, since spring with our staff, we have been trying to really develop a game plan and come up with enough depth to go through a 4-game cycle, the Friday, Sunday, Wednesday, Friday cycle, to build enough depth to really be competitive in those 4 games especially. So at this point, knock on wood, we're relatively healthy. I think we have a pretty deep squad. And as I said, I think we're in a pretty good shape, really to go to the 4-game cycle. It is pretty unusual. Usually you play them at the end of the first round. You usually see those opponents at the end of the second round. I think at this point it's a good incentive for us, because obviously we had a tough weekend on the road against both LMU and USD. And the quicker to kind of erase that memory is to try to get an opportunity and redeem yourself against both opponents. So on Friday night we get a chance to redeem the 1-0 loss, and on Sunday right away we get a chance to redeem the 2-1 loss, and I think our team is really looking forward to that.